Hey friends, welcome back to Homestead on a Prayer. As you can see, we're here today with another Azure haul. This is my Azure haul for the month of December. So as you can see, this order here is a little bit smaller than what we usually order. So there weren't quite as many items that I needed this month, but I am still really excited about a lot of these items that we have here. So I'm really excited to share them with you today. So first of all, I'm restocking the organic cane sugar. I do really like this sugar from Azure. I've been buying this organic cane sugar for quite a while, and I do find there is a little bit of variability in the size of the crystals. Most often it will be a little bit of a coarser crystal than what you would find in the cheap white sugar that you'd get at the grocery store. But because this is a higher quality, it has that more real sugar flavor. It's cane sugar as opposed to beet sugar, which is a lot of what you'll find on the grocery store shelves. The larger crystal size doesn't really bother me. I have found that for the most part, it does dissolve just as well in my baked goods. I've been happy with it. On the occasion, which is pretty rare, but occasionally I do want a little bit of a finer grind, I just will run it through my food processor or my blender just to process it up a little bit more. But as I said, it's pretty rare. For the most part, I have been happy with it exactly how it is. Next, I'm trying out this pearl barley for the first time. I haven't purchased barley through Azure before, but I was excited to give this a try. Barley is a nice way to make some soups or some stews nice and hearty for the winter. It just gives them a little bit more, chew, maybe a little more substance. So I'm excited to try this out in some soups that I plan to make this winter. Next, I got 2 pounds of active dry yeast. You know, I go through a lot of yeast in my house. I bake pretty much all of our bread from scratch. And while I do use sourdough for quite a bit of the bread products, I also use yeast for a lot of products too. So I really do like to have the flexibility of having both an active sourdough starter and yeast on hand. So yeast does better. It'll store for a longer period of time if you don't keep it at room temperature. I go through this fast enough where this will be fine stored in my refrigerator. So what I do is I just put this in a large mason jar and keep it in my refrigerator. If you don't go through yeast as quickly as I do, you could even store it in the freezer. That would definitely give you a longer term storage. As I said, we use it a lot. I go through it pretty fast, so the refrigerator is fine for me. Next, I am restocking some pasta. You can see here I have the tricolor rotini, which we've had several times before. This one is popular. My kids really like this one, so I wanted to restock that. Next, I got 5 pounds of this cavatappi semolina pasta, and also 5 pounds of these mini seashells. This is also semolina pasta. Azure was having a sale this month on their own brand of pasta, so I thought it would be a good chance to stock up and get some good, high-quality organic pasta at a little bit of a discount. You know, my family doesn't prefer whole wheat pasta. When we do want pasta, we like a little bit of the milder flavor and a little bit less chewy texture from wheat pasta or from white pasta. But I do like to purchase the organic version of all of my wheat products. And there is a very limited selection of organic pasta locally to me, or available locally. So I do like to purchase the Azure pasta. I like to stock up on that, especially when they have a sale. It's a really good chance to, as I said, save a little bit of money and stock up my pasta. Next, I am trying out, this came in this extra bag, I think just in case of any leaks during transportation. So this is Azure's new brand of Castile soap, and I got the peppermint scent. So Azure has carried at least one or maybe two, maybe a couple brands of Castile soap, but they now have their own line of Castile soap products. So I wanted to give that a try. So I'm excited to try that out. Next, I got, this is a new product I've tried for the first time. This is chocolate hazelnut butter, and it is Wilderness Poets brand. I've never tried this product before. So Azure used to carry a similar product by a different brand, which, you know, was kind of like an organic version of Nutella, but dark chocolate and less sweet, which I prefer to Nutella. Regular Nutella, I think, is overly sweet, and I would prefer to have an organic version if possible. So I tried out Azure's version, which was pretty good. Now, they discontinued that version for some reason. I'm not sure if it was Azure that stopped carrying it or if it was the company that discontinued it, but I haven't been able to find it for a while. And every once in a while, it's nice to just have a little bit of a treat like that. I like to take some homemade sourdough bread and toast it and spread it with a little bit of a spread like this. It makes a really good, simple dessert. So I'm excited to try this brand. As I said, I've never tried it before. It's completely new to me. So I will let you know how I like it. Next, I'm restocking my lip balm. If you've seen my previous Azure hauls, you know that I really like this brand of lip balm, Singing Dog. So I got the vanilla coconut, the vanilla mint, and vanilla cherry. This one is my favorite, vanilla coconut, but some other people in my family prefer other flavors. So we got some of each, just to stock up on that. Next, I am restocking my Rumiano's Monterey Jack cheese. So last month I stocked up and got 10 pounds of Rumiano's cheddar cheese, which you know is our favorite. But sometimes I do like to have Monterey Jack because we use that for some other foods. And I thought that I had ordered this last month. I can't remember if Azure was out of stock or if I just forgot to order it. I'm not sure. So either way, we haven't had Monterey Jack in a while. So I am excited that this came in. I'm excited to restock our Monterey Jack cheese. So this is just over 5 pounds. You order it in, they say roughly a 5-pound block, but it might change slightly based on what they have available. You get charged by the pound and not by the unit. So I'm excited to have that. So as always, when I get a bulk package of cheese like this, I'll probably leave a little block of it, just a block in the fridge that we can slice up if we want to have it sliced for any reason. Although Monterey Jack, honestly, we use probably pretty much always shredded, so I may just shred this entire package here. I'll keep a little baggie of it in the refrigerator, and I'll freeze the rest of it and pull it out as needed. Finally this month, I am trying out Azure's organic carrots. I have bought several produce items from them in the past, but this is the first time that I'm buying carrots. We were running low on carrots, and I figured rather than purchase them from my local Walmart, I would go ahead and order them from Azure. I anticipate these being good, so I'm really excited to try them. So this is my small but mighty haul this month. As I said, not a lot of items, but I'm really excited for the items that we did get. I think we're going to really enjoy these. We're going to get a lot of use out of them, and this is a great, healthy way to nourish our bodies. So thank you so much for hanging out with me in my kitchen today. Just seeing the Azure haul. As always, if you're new to Azure, I'm going to go ahead and leave my referral link in the video description. If you do sign up for Azure for the first time through that link, Azure does give me a small thank you referral bonus, so thank you so much if you do that. It really does mean a lot. So I hope that you are having a great day, and I can't wait to see you soon. I'll see you next time.